This video will illustrate how to import photos from your SD card or your another external hard drive or a flash drive into Lightroom Classic. The first thing you want to do is to take a look at which module in Lightroom Classic you're in. Right now I'm in the Develop module. I'm going to click on Library because when I import, I need to be in Library. Now, I want to go to Folders and select the drive where the pictures are stored. In my case, and you may have yours someplace else, but in my case, they're on an external drive. And that drive is the T9 drive. Some of you may have your pictures stored on the MacBook hard drive. But I've got the T9, and I'm going to click on that. And the folder that I'm interested in is the Photos All folder, the folder that has all of the pictures. That's my parent folder. And in my case, I have 29,971 photos. All of my photos are right there. I don't have them in any other parent folder. And I highly recommend that you have one parent folder and use one catalog. So I'm going to click and open up that Tom's Photos All. And you'll notice that the photos are stored by year. So I'm going to go down to 2026, which is already created. I'm going to click on it. Right now I've got 1,917 photos in there. And I'm going to open it up and take a look, because I need a folder that is 2026-05-20, the 20th of May. And you know, I don't have that. I've got one for the 21st, tomorrow. These are pictures I'm going to use for class. And I've got one from this weekend, the Med City Marathon in Rochester. But I have nothing for the 20th. I need to create that in the Ames 2026 year folder. So I'm going to right-click on the 2026 folder and select Create Folder inside 2026. And now I'm going to give it a name, and the name ought to be 2026-05, because it's May, dash 20, because I shot it on the 20th. And if I want to add something after this, I can do that to let me know when I look at the folder structure what the pictures might be about. I can do it at a different time. I could do it now. I don't have to do it at all. I'm just going to leave it as this. And I'm going to click on Create. And now I'm going to go down here and see, because this ought to be in the correct order. Yes, here it is. It's very faint, but I can see it, 2026-05-20, with 0 pictures in it. Now for the easy import method, I need to tell Lightroom, when I import this set of pictures, I want them all to go here. And I do that by right-clicking on this date. And then I go down to Import to this folder. I'm now ready to put my SD card into the computer and look over on the right-hand side where it says source. See what happens. I just put the card in. The computer read or detected the card. Here is the card, untitled. I'll click on the triangle. I can see there are two subfolders or two folders here. My pictures are in DCIM. I'll click on the triangle. I believe this is the folder they're in. I'll click on that. Up they come. Check marks indicate that they're going to be imported. If I don't want to import a particular photo, I would uncheck it. I want these three. So this is where the pictures are coming from, over here. This is the source. And they're being copied to the T9 external drive, and they are showing up in Lightroom Classic. So we are copying. You don't want add here. You don't want move. Copy. And that means I'm leaving the pictures right now on the SD card, and I'm placing a copy on the T9. Now let's go over to the import section. I want it to build smart previews. I'm always going to have that checked. Often you're going to check this. Don't import suspected duplicates. When you're out shooting pictures for your purposes, you are usually going to have this checked. Because if you have to import again and you haven't erased the old pictures and you've added some new pictures to that SD card by putting it back in the camera and shooting again, you don't want to have a bunch of duplicates. Or you don't want to write over the pictures that are already in there. But for us, with our class, photo editing class, we're going to leave it unchecked. The other thing I want you to look for is don't put a check mark under destination. Don't put a check mark in the subfolder. If you don't see this, just click on the triangle here. And the destination unchecked, organize into one folder. And now let's go down here and see if Lightroom Classic knows it's supposed to put it in the 2026-05-20 folder. Yeah, I can see it. It's pointing right at that folder. When I click on this import, it's going to copy the three pictures that we've selected here into that folder. So now I'm ready to click on import. It's going to take a few seconds. And there they are. And whenever I'm ready, I can click on develop, and I'm ready to edit the pictures. That's the easy import method.